All right, guys, I'm going to start the recordings. We're going to be getting started here in just a second. All right, we've got Georgia. Welcome to the call. All right, guys, if you are joining us live, go ahead and drop in where you're joining us from. We're going to be getting started here in just a minute. And super excited for you guys to hear our presenter tonight. All right. All right. Let's see here. All right, see lots of people hopping on still, guys. Go ahead and drop in where you're joining us from. See Bloomington, Indiana. Let's see here. Louisiana, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, St. Catherine. All right, great. Well, guys, thank you so much and welcome. And I am really excited. I got to tell you, I'm so excited for you guys to hear tonight's presenter because this person is somebody who is absolutely dynamic. He's been in this industry for over 20 years. He has built his business to the top level in multiple companies. And I got to tell you, when I came here, he is somebody that he just knew everything about the business. Not only could he teach it to you and give you the facts on how to do it and strategize, he is just absolutely dynamic, just somebody who is the same person on stage as he is off stage. He's going to work the business the way he teaches you to work the business. And what I love about him is not only does he have the greatest work ethic, but he has also got a heart of gold. He is somebody who truly has been the biggest mentor to me in this industry and has been a game changer because for the first time is somebody who taught me the right skills and the right mindset and everything that I needed to go build this business. And he truly is the heart of our company in so many ways, as he is always doing things for people behind the scenes. And I got to tell you, he's not only a business friend, but also a personal friend. Our families get together and do a lot. And he has been such an incredible mentor to my children as well. So I cannot wait for you guys to hear what he has to share, because there is just nobody that I know who knows how to build this business and present this information the way he does. And so I am so excited, guys, for you guys to get to meet Mr. Muzafer Najfi, one of our top leaders and our one of our top income earners here at SEACRET. Muzafer, are you with us?
I am. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Perfect. And I need you to allow me to share my video.
Absolutely.
Great. And please tell me that it's clear this time.
All right.
All right, let's see.
You should be able to start sharing, and then we just need, we don't see your video.
Okay. It says I cannot start because the host has stopped it.
Ooh, okay, hold on.
Technical difficulties. Give it 1 second, everybody.
All right, try that now. Hopefully that will work.
We're almost there. No.
Oh.
Maybe if you.
It says all panelists can share, and all panelists can start sharing.
I can share. I just need to start my video.
Oh, okay. All right, let me see what
so they can see me because they're seeing a picture of me. Don't worry, everybody.
1 sec, guys, no problem.
This way you can add more people. Welcome, welcome, everyone.
Yes, welcome.
My name is Muzafer. We'll be getting started soon. This is fun when you have some technical challenges. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. So welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. I want to welcome each and every one of you. Thank you so much, Trish Frazera. And listen, I know that a friend or a family member or a business partner, but somebody introduced you to tonight and they were excited. They wanted you to hear this information. And they sent you this link. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through this information on a company called SEACRET, because that's what most of you heard about. I got to tell you about SEACRET. And some people thought it was like a hush hush, and that's not what it is. But before I got started, and I've been with this company for 6 years, the first 2 years, I was the vice president of field development. And after that, I became an independent contractor. But I was told before coming to SEACRET, growing up, that if I want to become successful, go to school. I got lucky enough to get to a university. And my senior year, when I was playing sports, I tore everything in my right knee, my ACL, MCL, and PCL ligament in my right knee. And after that, I had to find something else I was going to do because sports was not it. And what ended up happening is a friend of mine introduced me to this profession, and I fell in love with it, like literally fell in love with it. And the reason why I got started is because I've always wanted to retire my mom. And I know everybody has different goals in their life. And for me, my mom is like a pastor, and she used to beg to get off of work to help people learn about God. And it was really important for me to be able to retire her. And I thought sports was going to be my way of doing it. And it wasn't when I got injured. And when I saw this profession, I saw a way to accomplish that goal. And it took me 5 years. Like, it didn't happen overnight. It took me 5 years of work. And I was able to retire my mom. And we were able to wire $7,000 a month into my parents' bank account every month for 7 years straight. They don't have a mortgage anymore. They live in a safe neighborhood. When I was growing up, my mom and dad made $30,000 a year combined income. And so our life has completely changed. And that's the reason why we got started in this profession. And I know somebody introduced you. And for most people, they're looking for one of three things. A lot of people are looking for either something that's additional. Like, I meet a lot of people that love what they do. Other people, the reason why they join us is because they want to fire their boss, replace their income. And then there are people that just want something bigger, whether it's 6 figures or more. And so I was in a couple of categories, and this ended up becoming my full-time and then my career. And now it's become more my calling. I love what I do every single day of my life. And so I want to share SEACRET with you. And I'm going to run through a quick PowerPoint presentation. And it's kind of exciting for me on how this all happened, because what happened is that I got a chance to see the family that started this business. Now, just so you know, it's a 20-year family-owned business, ladies and gentlemen. And see, it's done over $3 billion in sales. And SEACRET started out in traditional retail stores in over 40 countries. But in 2011, we switched our business model. But how did we start, and why did we start? Because there's a gentleman by the name of Isaac Ben Shabbat, whose family ended up in the United States by accident. And they were almost homeless. And what happened is that they convinced the mall in Houston, Texas, to allow them to sell toys. Because back in the year of 2000, they heard a story about people in New York that did it, that made $200,000 in 4 months. And Isaac and his family needed that money to get home, to be able to buy their parents' home back, to be able to live a normal life. And being from Israel, and now they're in the United States, they don't speak English. And if they ran out of money, they would be homeless in a country where they don't speak the language. They needed to get back to Israel. And so they convinced the mall in Houston, Texas, to allow them to sell toys. And they sent their last dime to China for these toy helicopters. They had no money. They're praying that the helicopters are going to show. And what Isaac did is he called his family and his friends back in Israel and said, listen, I hate to do this to you, but I need help. I've been in the military for 7 years of my life. I came to America to bring my brother home, and we got stuck. And my family has no money. And what happens is that I've sent every dime I have in hopes that these toys are going to come from China. And what ended up happening, ladies and gentlemen, is that he asked his friends to come from Israel to the United States to help them sell toys. And he said, I can't pay you because all the money we make in 4 months, we're going to need that money to buy my parents' house back. And I can't even pay for your flight to come here. And thank God 20 of his friends said yes. And they came to America on their own dime. And what ended up happening is that in 4 months, oh, by the way, the helicopter showed, but in 4 months, they sold these toy helicopters, and they didn't make $200,000, which was their goal. They made $4 million in 4 months. 2 million of that was profit. And I'll never forget 6 years ago when I was interviewing with this company, and they told me this story. And I said, Isaac, and that's the guy that you see on the left. I said, what did you do with the money? And he said, Muzafer, he said, what would you have done? My friends came to save my family. He said the right thing to do was to equally split the money with all 20 of my friends. And when I heard that part of the story, I realized that his family had integrity and honesty and character and heart. And that's who I wanted to be in business with. And so 10 of his friends ended up going back home. 10 stayed and said, let's do it again. And what ended up happening is they started opening more kiosks. And then they realized they had to do something bigger. And because Isaac's sister had skin issues, when they lived in Israel, she used to go to the Dead Sea. Like she would go to the Dead Sea and bathe in it. And because of the minerals and the healing powers inside of the water, like in the water, and this is all stuff you can Google about the Dead Sea and what it does for people. She had phenomenal results. And he started thinking, him and his family, like, what if we could bring the Dead Sea to the rest of the world? And that's when they thought of creating a skincare line. And that's how the company started. And they created the skincare line and they ended up doing over $1 billion in sales. And as you see the timeline, 2005 is when Secret Spa was started, and it's spelled SEA because they believe it's the best kept secret. And in 2009, L'Oreal wanted to buy them. Yes, the L'Oreal. And they offered hundreds of millions of dollars, and Isaac and his family said no. They then convinced L'Oreal, check this out, to become their manufacturer, which L'Oreal's never done. And on top of it, they convinced L'Oreal to sign a non-compete. And in 2011, we made one more jump. We saw the advice from Warren Buffett that in the next 10 years, 25% of all retail stores will close down. If you don't get involved in e-commerce, social sharing, social networking, and if you don't reward your customers for bringing their relationships, you're missing it. And so we switched our business model because Warren Buffett talked about direct sales and network marketing. And that's why he bought a company. So our CEO said, we'll change our business model. And in 2011, we became a direct sales company, changed our name to Secret Direct. And by 2018, we had already become a $200 million debt-free company. And we needed more than nutrition, skincare. And so we ended up connecting with a doctor to bring on the most incredible nutrition line. And then in 2021, after partnering with some individuals, we ended up adding one more major vertical, which is the travel and experience industry. And so I want you to understand, ladies and gentlemen, there is so much I'm going to share with you tonight in a short period of time. But when you look at Secret, it's all about the good life. We want to help you look better, feel better, and experience the world. So if we're going to start with looking better, because that's how the company started with the Dead Sea, which has been around for over 5,000 years. It's in every religious book. Books like the Bible, right? The Torah, the Quran, like they all talk about the Dead Sea, and it's 1,388 feet below sea level. 1.7 million people go there every year. There's 21 minerals that are in the Dead Sea. 12 of them are exclusive. And we created a whole line of products for your face, age-defying body, a men's line, a hair care line, a beauty line. Like our whole motto is that we're created by nature, tested by science, and we're proven by people. Like our number one seller is soap. Like think about this. We don't even do any marketing for this, but it's our number one seller, ladies and gentlemen. It's the mud from the Dead Sea. And everybody goes, Muzafer, I have this with my skin, mud soap. That with my skin, mud soap, the mud soap, the mud soap. It's the first starting product of everybody. If you have soap in your house, I would get rid of it and get the mud soap. Like it is the best on the planet. Now, I want you to understand, when we were in kiosks, for every 50 people that tried to avoid the kiosks, right? Like think about it. You don't want to be stopped by kiosk people. Only one person would stop. And if you didn't wow them within 20 seconds, they would leave. And so we came up with 5 wow products because of technology from L'Oreal, the minerals from the Dead Sea. And what happens is we normally demonstrate this. Like if we were sitting face to face, I would be demonstrating this product on you, right? There's a salt and oil scrub, a body butter, a peeling gel, a buffing block, and my favorite, which we're going to start with, which is the mineral-rich magnetic mud mask. And so this young lady did a video, which over 250,000 people have watched, over 2,500 people have shared, and she put the mask on her face. And the only way you can remove it is with a magnet. That's what she's doing. Look at it. She's removing it with a magnet. It's pulling all the toxins and leaving natural oils. It's unbelievable for the face. It feels softer than a baby's bottom. It's one of our signature products. People have fallen in love with this mask. It is absolutely incredible. incredible. But that's what it does. It's like a magic trick for me when I see it. The second one is our peeling gel. This is for your face and your neck to remove the dead skin, ladies and gentlemen. And this guy is doing it on his forehead. Look at that dead skin, like absolutely crazy. But it's for, look, if you don't remove dead skin, what's going to happen is you're going to speed up wrinkles and fine lines and skin challenges because you don't remove the dead skin. Why? Is there a picture of a tattoo? Because people started putting it on their tattoo, not only on their face and their neck, but on their arms and their body and their, like everywhere. And what happened is they removed the dead skin and the tattoo looked brand new. And then it started going to tattoo parlors, and it's been absolutely amazing. And so I want you guys to realize something, that our products, we have specialty ones like products for acne. We've got a men's line, which we literally wrote the word men and we put it in a black bottle so men wouldn't get confused. But we've got so many products that are specialty, like this one right here. It's for fine lines and wrinkles. It's called Recover. On the streets, they call this product Botox in a box. Now, it's not Botox, but it's just a joke, haha, right? But in 15 to 20 minutes, your results are absolutely amazing. These are before and afters in 15 to 20 minutes. This is for people that have the puffiness under their eyes. This is part of our green line, which has peptides in it. So we treated one eye, and look at the difference. Have you ever met people that go, I got dark circles. I got dark circles. Like I literally had this conversation yesterday. Can you get rid of dark circles? Please help me with dark circles. And I said, listen, I helped a friend of mine that had dark circles and we got rid of them. Look what happened. Bam, they're gone. Okay, I'm just joking. That's not like a real thing. Like it's a panda, right? Like we don't test on animals, and this was just a joke because we got to have some fun. However, we have long-term results as well, ladies and gentlemen. Like this is two of my friends, one that's been using the product for 5 years and the other one for 7. So that concludes looking better. Now let's talk about feeling better, right? What happens, ladies and gentlemen, is that when I met with Dr. Howard Cohn, he's been a healthcare practitioner for over 30 years. He's treated over 50,000 patients, trained over 50 doctors. And he said, Muzafer, he goes, most people have 4 major challenges when they come into my clinic. And I was looking for the right products that could help with 4 of the major issues. And he created a line that's organic, vegan, non-GMO. There's no sugar, none, no dairy, no soy, no headaches, no nuts, no nightshades, like none of that stuff. And we have the Informed Sports certification. Like it's been absolutely amazing. And so one of the #1 problems is energy. And people go, I just need more energy in my life. And we've created products that start with greens. So we have a product line that's greens in a powder form and in a capsule. And then we have an actual energy product that's the cleanest organic fuel to go into your body. And it tastes good. And I'm telling you right now, like me, a lot of people take 1. I actually take 2 and put it in water just because I got so much to do in the day. I just absolutely love it. Now, sleep is problem #2 that most people have. And what we have is we have a product called Alkaline Boosters. And what it does is that it literally helps you reboot. Like think about it, when your computer gets jammed up, you need to reboot your computer. What about your body, your brain? It's the most powerful computer on earth. And so when you sleep, imagine when your body's becoming more alkaline, because that's what these products do. They help with the alkalinity. Like when your body is alkaline, right? And you can Google this, but there are no challenges like stuff that can grow and live in your body. That's problems and challenges when your body's alkaline. I know that's very generic because I can't make any medical claims, but I'm just letting you know that when your body's alkaline, it can reboot and you sleep absolutely amazing. Now, #3 is discomfort. This is our product, which is molecular hydrogen. And we have a patent on this product. And I want you to understand something. Most molecular hydrogen products are not ingestible. We have the only patented ingestible tablet on the planet. And this is not for me making any claims on what it's going to do. People sit there and go, Muzafer, what does recovery do? I go, I don't know. What do you need to recover from? Now, weight. A lot of people want to lose it. Some people want to gain it. And we have a whole weight management program. Like literally, we did this Club Fit challenge that was for 60 days. There was over 2,000 members. There was over 6,000 posts, over 100,000 comments, 300,000 reactions, and the average person lost 13.2 pounds. Like the average person. So many people want to lose weight. Here's what I'm going to tell you. is get on the program now, and then imagine how many people will want to be your customer going into the new year. Think about that. Some people go, I just want to stay healthy. And we have a 3-step system. Take our protein and our greens, right? Organic, vegan, non-GMO, no sugar, no dairy, no soy. And it tastes phenomenal. Plant-based nutrition. Take our recovery and then take our boosters before bed. This is our health made simple. Some people just stay on this every single day, but there are people that do need a doctor and they don't even have medical insurance. So many employees in the world today don't have medical insurance. And we have a program that gives you access to a doctor, right? In 50 states, 35 countries. There's zero copay, literally on your computer, on your phone. Like I was at a restaurant and this girl had a big swelling that happened out of nowhere on her foot. And she and her girlfriends were frantic because they didn't have access to a doctor. They didn't have medical insurance. They didn't know who to call. I'm like, you need to be a part of our program because you would have access to a doctor right now, even though you're from New Jersey. And right now we're all in Las Vegas. That's where I was a week ago. And I said, you need this program. Like you need it, right? And this right here is access right at your fingertips for you, for your family. And there's no wait times. There's no nothing. And imagine they can send a prescription to your nearest pharmacy. Like having access to a doctor and making sure that you're always feeling better, including our products, is priceless. The last is experience the world. Look, travel hasn't gone anywhere. If you've been to an airport lately, it's filled, but there's now revenge travel. Like it's still a massive industry and it's going to get back to where it was. You're going to have access to your own portal. Like I've tested this in comparison to Expedia and Priceline, like in the prices and the places and the locations from hotels, cars, flights were better, and you're going to have your own. Like you can save from 60%, 30%, 44%, 37. And then when you become a member of our Club Secret program, you're going to get access to escapes. These are curated 4- and 5-star vacations, ladies and gentlemen, with a host, like a VIP host and treatment and round trip from the airport to the place, like to the resort. That's people's biggest stress, right? Like when they come out, especially like in Mexico, for example, is getting to the resort and just knowing that everything is taken care of and it's at a price that other people can't get. Like this to me is brilliant. Look at the Grand Palladium. For a week, it's only $500 and everything is all inclusive with the welcome reception, a host, a farewell dinner. There's another date for the same location. Then there's a place called the Fives, which is one of the best resorts in Mexico. And we have 2 dates for that as well. I'm just trying to give you an understanding that from personalized escapes to VIP experiences like Wimbledon and Kentucky Derby and F1 racing and PGA golf and man, football, professional football. Like people went to games through us and they were like, the VIP experience was unlike any other. Access to the field, dinner and breakfast and lunch with some of the greats, like Hall of Famers, to unlimited like food and drink. Like it was absolutely incredible. Car shows, Hall of Fame game, professional hockey, concerts. This is all a part of our club that you, as a customer of our company, will have access to. The National College Football Championship. Here's an actual date for the Kentucky Derby where you'll get 10% off all packages. The Super Bowl, getting a percentage off of Super Bowl tickets and packages. I'm sorry, but this is absolutely incredible. There's this vacation / concert. Yes, it's with 50 Cent and Fat Joe and Flo Rida and Lil Kim and Ludacris and Nelly and T-Pain and more. And it also includes the hotel nights and all inclusive and food and like it's everything. There's already 200 people that have booked this. And I want you to understand something, ladies and gentlemen, that we have these phenomenal loyalty points that literally for what you spend on being a member and you're going to get points for, and those points you're going to be able to use for future products and VIP experiences and escapes. And that's how you're going to experience the world. So as I told you, we want to help you look better, feel better, and experience the world, ladies and gentlemen. And you can do that by being a customer, and you can buy our products at retail. Like we did over $1 billion in sales at these prices. But people go, I want to hook up, Muzafer. Well, then be our VIP customer, and you can save over 20%. But if you're our Club Secret customer, If you're a Club Secret member, you'll get an additional 10% off. You'll get the telemedicine I was telling you about, the booking portal, the curated escapes, the VIP experiences, brand partner discounts, loyalty points. And you're talking about $65 for the best membership in the world. Like, just understand something, that I've never seen anything like it. And then a lot of people go, well, how do I earn an income? Becoming our business partner is only $49, ladies and gentlemen. Like, it's really simple. And then you're going to want to get some products for you to use and some for you to sample. So we have starter packages. There is a wellness, traveler, or skincare package. You can choose one of those three. They're $300. Or there's a power package. This is one of our most popular ones, right? Because on top of the nutrition and the skincare in the biggest forms, right, you also get these 10 experiences. Now, some people call it a sample, but we call it an experience. And we send them to people's address for you. So we will send it to 10 people. We will literally send it from our warehouse to 10 addresses that you give us, plus all the products that you see that we're going to ship to your home. Like, this power package is one of my favorite packages. But the one that I actually did the professional package. The professional package, ladies and gentlemen, literally is the one that has a lot of everything. And that's what I wanted to start my business. Now, all of these packages include 1 month of Club Secret for free. And then every month after that, it's $50 instead of $65. Like, that to me is the best thing that you can ask for. Now, how do we earn an income? There's 7 ways. We don't make any guarantees. I'm not here to guarantee you a salary or anything of that sort. I'm going to show you how to earn an income, but it takes work, right? The first way that we earn an income is through customers. People are going to use our product and they're going to become Club Secret members. Who do you know that wants VIP experiences, escapes, an additional 10% off, the telemedicine, like mom, dad, uncle, auntie, brother, cousin, sister, niece, nephew, neighbor, grandma, grandpa? Like, if you had 10 customers, that's an extra $130 a month in commissions. And then if people buy our product, you're also going to earn an extra 20 to 30% from the product that they buy. So many people just want an extra part-time income of an extra $500, $700, $1,000 a month. Some of you are thinking like me, well, wait a minute, I know other people. That's how I thought. I knew other people that wanted to earn an extra income or a replacement income. And so I introduced them to this business. So I'm going to use the Power Pack as an example. If you got started with a Power Pack or higher, and you introduced me and I got started with a Power Package, you would earn a $60 Kickstart bonus. But if you introduce me and the lady that started this presentation with an introduction, Trisha, what would happen is that you would earn $240 for 2 people. So 60 for one and 240 for 2 people, ladies and gentlemen. Now, my star is a little off to the side because we just got lopsided with the amount of money that we gave you. Like, we literally went from 60 to 240. You're going to see another lopsided star. My actual star has moved. That's going to be funny. So I hope y'all giggle. Look, my star has moved, right? And you earn anywhere from $670 to $1,100 for helping 2 people get 2, or if you personally bring 6 people that start this business. But you're definitely in profit, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we have the third way we earn an income, which is called team commissions. And I'm going to use the Power Package again as an example, right? But if you have 2 people on one side, 1 person on the other, it creates an override, right? An override. Remember, if this person brings this person, they make $60, but you're earning an override in this scenario, which in this example, I'm going to use the $45. Now, it's up to $45, but it's really simple to get to $45, but that's the example I'm going to use. If you have 4 people on one side, 2 people on the other, it's called 2 team cycles. A team cycle is when you have 2 on one side, 1 on the other, using the Power Pack. So if you have 4 and 2, instead of earning 45 and 45, we give you what's called a builder bonus of an extra $100. So it totals $190. So just keep it simple. If you have 1 cycle, you make 45. If you have 2 cycles, you make 190. So this is the example for 1 cycle. 2 cycles, remember the extra bonus? It's 190. If you do that every week, you're earning 760 every 4 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. 3 cycles, there's the numbers, 1,340 every 4 weeks. 4 cycles, 1,920. 5 cycles, $2,500. And 6 cycles, $3,080. We've helped so many people get to 6 cycles. And what tends to happen is you introduce people who introduce people who introduce people, the business grows. But look, we can't pay forever. So we do have a maximum. The maximum is $25,000 a week. Are there people doing that? Yes. Have they been around with us for a while? Yes. One of my friends, it took him 10 years. Another one of us, it took us 3.5 years. So the point is that everybody is different as long as you know that it's there, right? 25,000 a week is a pretty nice income. Like that's a nice income every single month. Now, there's 4 generations of a matching check bonus. So if you were to introduce me, and there are some rules and regulations to this, and we'll teach it to you, but imagine whatever money I earn from my cycles, you get 20% because you introduced me. And then once you get promoted, then you start earning a matching check bonus from the people I introduce, and then the people they introduce, and so on and so forth. So here's an example, right? If you help somebody do $1,000 in cycle commissions, you would get an extra $200 in matching bonuses. $10,000 in cycle commissions, an extra $2,000 in a bonus for you. Like we also have a diamond vacation bonus, ladies and gentlemen. And last but not least, is our $1 million bonus. Like it's our $1 million bonus. And that's for what's called a Crown Royale. And that's one of our top ranks. And I know that there are some people that are getting close to that. And I want to introduce you to a couple of individuals. You know, you're going to hear from 2 gentlemen, and then you're going to hear from the young lady that did the introduction. And then I'm going to wrap up this presentation. But I want you to know that there is a gentleman by the name of Jeff Bolf and another one by the name of Troy Brown. And these 2 individuals have built massive businesses over the last decade plus. They've definitely earned a very strong 7-figure-a-year income, but I want you to hear their story because they are an integral part of why our company even has a lifestyle program and a travel program and why our company's grown the way that it is. But Troy and Jeff, and I think maybe we start with Troy first, and then we can go to Jeff second, and then we'll go to Trisha third. But I'm so glad that you guys are on. And if you could share your story with everybody, I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And Troy Brown, I will turn it to you, my friend.
All right, Muzafer, if you're wanting me to come on the video, it's not letting me do it yet, but.
Hold on one second.
All
Trisha
right.
will do the same thing for you as she did for me.
Okay.
She will give you the access ASAP because yeah, that happened to me as well, which was kind of weird.
I saw
or
it.
Muzafer,
yes, is it
you have
me?
to make him a co-host. It won't let me because I gave you host.
I got it done. There you go, Troy. And
There we go.
Good to go.
Can you see me now?
Absolutely.
All right, thank you. And thanks for that introduction, Muzafer. And man, my name's Troy Brown. I live out in Oklahoma, and I got involved in this industry about 15, 16 years ago with what Muzafer told you about. We were doing the lifestyle part of this, only the lifestyle with the travel and that kind of stuff. And we were rocking around along with a company that got to about $1 billion a year. And in 2020, something happened that kind of hurt that. And it was COVID. And so we found this combination where we could do the lifestyle, we could do the nutrition, we could do the skincare. And, you know, I got so excited about that. But to back up just a little bit, I got involved 16 years ago, and it was by accident. A friend of mine asked me to come on and look at something kind of like you're looking at, and I didn't want to even look. I was very reluctant to look because I was that guy that was too busy. And the reason I felt I was too busy, what I did for a living is I had an anesthesia practice. I put people to sleep for a living. And I loved doing anesthesia. I loved the art of it. I loved everything about it except for the time factor, because I was working about 80 to 100 hours a week. I was on call 24/7, and I wasn't getting to do anything with what I was doing. You know, I was making a lot of money by most people's standards, not bragging to you. But I'm going to ask you, what good is money if you have no time? And that's where I was, and got in this thing. And then I started to believe a little bit and saw how much it could leverage your time and leverage your money. And in 18 months, I was making more money with this ideal than I was anesthesia. And not only that, my wife and I, about that same time, adopted a baby, and he's now 13 years old. And it was at that time when we adopted him, I decided I was done doing anesthesia. And I just decided I wanted to live life full time. And this gave me the opportunity. And not just me, it's helped a lot of people do that same thing. So, man, I'll just tell you, for me, I'm so excited that now I have all 3 pillars, not just the travel, not just the skincare, not just the nutrition, but all 3, because they can all be $1 billion pillars by themselves. So Muzafer, thanks for having me on. I appreciate you. Great job so far, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thank you, my friend. Jeff?
Yes, sir. Muzafer, can you see me?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for having me on. Great job with the presentation. And, I different than Troy, I was working in the insurance business. I had an insurance agency for about 20 years. And at the end of that, quite frankly, Muzafer, I was burned out, stressed out. We took a look at this idea, 16 years ago on the travel side, and it just made sense to me. Started sharing it, and it exploded. And for me, a guy that didn't travel, my wife and I, our idea of travel was going to grandma's and sleeping on the floor. We got to start experiencing some amazing things all over the world. Went on about 250 vacations in the last 15 years, and most of that with our kids. So the thing I loved about it, we got to live full time. We were at home when the kids left for school, at home when they got home from school. So we got to participate in what they were doing. And, time freedom, money freedom is a special thing. And, it was important to me to know who was running the ship. And my business partner, Troy, kept saying, hey, man, you got to meet these guys. And I flew out to Phoenix, and I sat down with Muzafer, and I sat down with Isaac, the owner of the company. And I knew instantly that we are at the right place, the right time. And, for me, I didn't know about the health and nutrition side, the skincare side, till I started using it. For me, I lost over 20 pounds. I've never felt better, was able to keep it off. And, we're really just getting started, guys. So, the cliche, right place, right time, right company, the timing of it is perfect. So love to have you on the team. We're having a tremendous amount of fun, and we're just getting started. So Muzafer, again, great presentation. We'll give it back to you.
Thank you very much. And last but not least is the young lady that helped us start the presentation. And, Trisha, if you could share your story with everybody so people could find out a little bit more about you, and then I'll wrap up the presentation today.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Muzafer, and great job on the presentation today. So yes, my name is Trisha Verzera, and I got started in this industry quite a few years ago. But when I got started, I was actually a CPA. And I say that because I loved what I did. I loved the people who I worked with, but I realized very quickly that if I ever wanted to have a family, I was going to need to do something different. And I'm so grateful for this industry, because this industry is what really changed everything for me and allowed me to be able to stay at home and be with my kids and do, full-time or part-time, because I did a little of both for a while. And now that my kids are all graduated, and even through high school, I was able to do this on a more full-time basis, allowing me to still have the flexibility to still attend all their sporting events, take them to school, pick them up. But more importantly, also show them the different things that a mom can do. So I'm just so grateful, not only to, be a part of this industry, but to be a part of this company, because it's been an absolute game changer.
Amazing. And so everybody, if you're listening, right, what you did is you heard a guy that is a doctor, like anesthesiologist. You heard someone that was an insurance agent, and then you heard a CPA. And all three of them are now full-time in SEACRET. And then you have a goofball like me that went to school and couldn't make it playing sports. And I got introduced to this when I was 21. I don't have the brains that the three of those individuals had. What I had was I had the same desire that they had. I knew that what I was doing wasn't working, and I wanted something more. Now, if you just want something part-time, fantastic. If you want something more full-time, fantastic. But what you do want to do is, either way, is you want to get trained. Like, that's the key thing. And our system is the glue for our business and our success. And this is our director of training, Mark Cassetta. And he's one of the main reasons why Troy and Jeff and myself and a lot of us here at SEACRET have had phenomenal results, is because of the training program. And the next one that's happening is in January, which, by the way, I think we're at 95% capacity. There's only 5% left of tickets. I hope that you don't miss out, but I want you to understand that we will all be there. Now, the timing of this business, right? I showed you earlier, you could become a customer and you could buy retail, or you could buy VIP, or you could be a Club SEACRET member and save an additional 10%, and plus get everything else, plus get the escapes in the portal and the doctor, right? The telemedicine. and everything, right? For being a Club Secret member. But if you want to become a business partner, the person that introduced you to this presentation, whether it's a video recording or you're watching it live, they're already building a team, as you can see, and you're looking at the next available position, because we only build 2 teams here. And then everybody else goes underneath one of those 2 teams. And so you have an opportunity of locking in the next available spot. Or you have a chance of saying, I'm going to wait. And that's okay. If you do, you'll just be off to the side. And then the person that introduced you to this is going to do this presentation for somebody else. I promise you, they're going to introduce this to somebody else tonight or tomorrow. And that person may say yes. Maybe their name is John. And then you go, okay, I'm ready. Well, then you go into the next available spot. Like, that's what happens, right? It's a 2x2 program. So you're going to go into the next available spot. And you may go, hey, that's not fair, but it is, right? That's why timing is so important. So many people say that being in the right place at the right time is the key to success, and it's not true, because so many people have been in the right place at the right time that didn't take action. When Microsoft started, Bill Gates talked to 5 of his friends. 3 of them said no, 2 of them said yes, but all 5 of them were in the right place at the right time, but only 2 took action. And so what I want you to understand is that you have an opportunity to take action by watching this presentation. Or you can wait and somebody else will get started. And then John is going to continue to build a team that you will never receive benefits from, because it's separate than your team, unless you would have gotten started today, because then John would have gone into your business, and then everything that John does and your friend does, it all helps you. So what you've got to do right now is get started. Right? It's $49 plus your package, right? So whether you do the professional package like I did, or you do the power package, or you do one of the $300 packages, it's okay. But you cannot finish a race that you haven't started. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start in order to become great. Step 2 is we help you become a star. And obviously my star is off to the right on both of my things. And then we help you go rising star. And I want you to understand something, ladies and gentlemen, that right now, the decision is up to you. If you just see yourself as somebody that is like me, that wants to get started, and you're like, I'm an A, like I'm ready to go. And if you're somebody that just wants to be a customer and you're like, listen, I'm a B. Or you may be somebody that just goes, I need to just see this one more time. I need to see it later. And that's okay too. But get together with the person that introduced you to this presentation. And what I want to tell you is this: opportunities are never lost. They go on to the person that's willing to take advantage of it. Welcome to SEACRET. We look forward to celebrating all of your successes. Have a great night, everyone, and God bless.